Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to Southside for the Taco Bell Tournament Champions. I'm not sure if you can hear the starting lineups, but I'll try to pipe down so you can hear it.
Starting lineup first for more Oklahoma Lady Lions. A 5'5" guard junior, number 4, Sunday Bennett. A 5'7" senior guard, number 20, Kelsey Fitzgerald. A 6'3" sophomore forward, number 23, Leah Moore. A 5'10" sophomore guard, number 32, Peyton Andrews. And a 6'3" sophomore guard is number 30, Rachel Arjo. Lady Lions and more. Coaches, assistant coaches Zach Knox, Megan Montgomery, Dejar May, and Greg Andrews, the head coach is Grant Isaac. And now the starting line for the Lady Warriors of Van Buren. Will be the home team on the scoreboard. A 5'9" freshman guard is number 2, Brooklyn Kennedy. A 5'8" junior guard, number 10, Maxie Miller. A 5'10" senior guard is number 13, Michelle Warner. A 5'8" senior guard, number 41, Riley Ryan. And a 5'11" senior forward is number 23, Kaylee Evans. Lady Warner, Dominguez, assistant coaches, Michael Kinney, best.
So there we go. There we have the starting lineups, if you will. Make sure my levels are all good. Check 1, 2. Check, check. One, two, three, check. Okay, we're ready to go. We're ready to play basketball. Glad you're with us for the Taco Bell Tournament Champions. We always love coming down to Fort Smith and broadcasting this tournament. They've got a shot clock. I'm sorry I wasn't able to set up in time to get the clock going the way I wanted to. Hopefully we'll get that going later today. And Moore wins the opening tip. And we are off. Moore coming in with record 1-1. Van Buren is 4-2 on the season. Day, Fitzgerald, Moore, Andrews, Herrero for Moore, and the turnover will give it to the Lady Pointers. Van Buren with the ball now. They'll bring it into the front court. Kennedy, Miller, Porter, Ryan, and Evans on the floor for the Lady Pointers. We are in the catbird seat for this one. I'm glad you were with us and glad to be here for this great Tournament of Champions, and what a field they have this year. Nice cut inside. Kennedy can't get it to go. Moore with the rebound. Here come the Lady Lions. They'll bring it down the other way. Turnover by Day, and just like that, Van Buren gets it back. Van Buren, of course, an outstanding year last year for Chris Bryant's team. Three-pointer no good. Both teams are starting out a little tight, but you expect that in the opening minutes of the ball game. And playing at an odd time, 4 o'clock. Normally they don't, of course, play at this time. So your body's telling you, hey, we're just getting out of school now, not playing basketball. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Van Buren. We're catching our breath as well. My name's Blair Cartwright. I'm pleased to be bringing you the action. Two-pointer again on the way from Kennedy, and she knocks it down. She's got the first points of the ball game, and Van Buren's up 3-0, just like that. First of 4 games this afternoon and this evening from Southside here in Fort Smith. This place will be packed, no doubt, tonight. Good contingent of fans from both Moore and Van Buren are here. We're glad you're with us as well on either the Southside app or the SouthsideMavericks.com. Unfortunately, the pass was to nobody there, and Kennedy goes down, gets contact, but misses the shot. The follow gets loose, and now Moore with it, and a foul in the backcourt is going to go on Kennedy. First foul of the ball game. They are playing with the shot clock. We'll get that shot clock up. Cam up for you. Hopefully tomorrow. Moore looking for their first basket of the ball game. Van Buren staying in that zone. That's given the Lady Lions fits so far. They normally don't play with the shot clock, so all the teams are going to have to adjust a little bit. Nice rebound, and now Moore will reset the offense. That's Day up top going inside. Moore kicks it back out. Day for three. That's no good. Long rebound controlled by Van Buren. Lady Pointers very deliberate in the pass. Look to be again so this year. Good passing on the perimeter. Nice defense. Moore staying in a man-to-man. Not a real pressing man-to-man, but enough to bother you and get in the passing lanes. Evans puts it on the deck. Now drives in, and she knocks down the jumper, and Van Buren is up 5-3. Moore still looking for that elusive first basket. Moore kicks it back out. Andrews now inside. Oops. Harjo with the basket, and that gets Moore on the board. So they can breathe a little easier right now. 5-2 our ball game. 4:15 to go in quarter number one, and we got a foul on the perimeter. And that's going to be Ashante Day's first foul. The first substitution. Emily Greeby comes into the lineup for Kaylee Evans. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. It has not been a factor so far early on in the ball game. They'll send it into the backcourt and reset the offense. Of course, Fort Smith voters passed a bond issue, and part of that bond issue they were hoping would be new basketball arenas for both high schools. Love the intimate setting here, though. A nice pass inside. That's Fitzgerald. And just like that, Moore's made it a one-point ball game. Just a great setting for basketball. Nice intimate gym, seats all around the court, and you're just right there on top of it. We're up here in the crow's nest, and you can literally almost look straight down into the bench area. It's unique. Contact on the drive by Porter, and that will result in 2 free throws for her. Peyton Andrews picks up the foul. That's the second team foul on Moore, and that will mean free throws now. And the first one is good. Both teams making quick substitutions. Porter gets her first. Got them both. 7-4. Good defense inside, but nice move by Moore up and in. Quickly, Van Buren trying to counter inside. Nice help side defense there by Harjo, deflecting the passer. That would have been an easy layup. And we've got a timeout. Let's take it with them. can hear the Moore coach. He's won some contact called inside. It's funny. We're literally right on top of the bench. Seven-six ball game. Van Buren's led the whole way. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound battled for, and Moore comes away with it after his 3-on-1 advantage. But it wasn't easy. Fitzgerald drives in. Now Day throws one up. A lot of contact. They play on. Moore continuing to control it. Fitzgerald for three. No good. Day battling for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. The possession arrow will give it to Moore, so they'll retain possession. They'll inbound under the baseline. Pull-up jumper. Fitzgerald, no good. Rebound battled for. It's on the baseline. They're going to say it's off of Moore. Day and Ryan got tied up. But they'll give the possession to Van Buren. Here we go into the front court. Almost a steal. It is a steal. It's tipped away. Nice job. Easy layup, and Moore's got their first lead. Harjo's got 4 points. A little 4-0 run by the Lady Lions, and they've taken the lead for the first time this afternoon. 1:30 to go in quarter number one. Tipped away into the bench. Substitution as Evans comes back in. Alyssa Williams, a 6'5" junior, comes into the lineup for Moore. So Moore within the noticeable size advantage right now on the Lady Pointers. Lady Pointers inbound in front of the Moore bench. Get it in. And that's a travel. Turnover by Van Buren. Moore's going to check in another player. This will be Peyton Andrews, who was one of the starters. She'll check in for Fitzgerald. The Taco Bell Tournament Champions, new tournament sponsor this year, but this has been an outstanding tournament. There was a nice article in the Southwest Times this morning about the new tournament co-chairwomen, and they've done an outstanding job with this. Taco Bell on as a new sponsor, thanks to KMAC Enterprises. Kaylee Evans picks up her first foul, and it'll be an inbound on the end. A box formation, and Chris Bryant pleading with the official. They're taller than us. They're being very physical. Cleared rebound. Put back up, no good, and Van Buren comes away with the rebound. And the Lady Pointers looking to push the tempo maybe a little bit. Three-pointer on the way from Evans, and that's good. Kaylee Evans now has 5 points, and Van Buren's back on top, 10-8. Looking to go inside to the big gal, but they cannot get it to her, and an errant pass leads to a turnover for Van Buren. And the Lady Pointers now with 26 seconds to go. They're not going to hold it, I don't think. They're looking for the best shot. Evans, a little shake and bake, needs help. Kicks it back out to Porter. Evans sets up back up top. 13. They The shot clock doesn't turn off. We're just staying at 35 right now. And Coach Bryant wanting a timeout. He wants a full. He was literally standing at half court. The official didn't hear him. Now the official's going to say, Coach, easy. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. I'll let you look in on what the Van Buren huddle is doing right now. Coach Bryant. Power. I got to watch where I step. But Coach Bryant was about right here where he called the timeout. I don't think the official appreciated him being on the floor. I've got to be careful where I step. I think I just accidentally caused the audio to quit. So the inbound will go across court there. And they'll throw it into the backcourt. Under 10 to go. They're going to have to go quickly if they're going to get a good shot. 3, 2, 1. And that's not even close. And we've reached the end of quarter number 1. And Van Buren leads it 10-8. So a low scoring quarter. For Van Buren, Kennedy has 4 points. No, 3. I'm went a little far with my 3-point marker. Porter has 2. Evans has 5. And that's 10. That's correct. Even for my poor math skills. Fitzgerald for Moore has 2. Elia Moore has 2. Rachel Harjo has 4. Tayana Vaught has 2. And that makes 10. That's not right. Somebody didn't score. Somebody I gave extra points to. Well, we'll figure that out at halftime. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, Harjo has 4. Elia Moore has 4. Fitzgerald has 2. Defense will force another inbound. Vaught is not checked in the ballgame, so that was my mistake there. So they do have 8 points, 10-8 as we start quarter number 2. And a little bit of a warning there for Elia Moore. As far as guarding the inbounder, you have to give him space. And again, there's, as you can tell on the shot, there is not a lot of extra space here at Southside. Deep 3 on the way. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound battle. 4 more comes away with it. Lady Lions looking to push up the tempo a little bit. Day up top. She'll reset the offense. And Andrews tries to get over the Day, but stolen away. Nice job defensively by Van Buren. Not able to take advantage. Oh, a little 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. Look at that, Evans. Amongst the trees. Contact. No call. And we go the other way. Day running a 2-on-2, and the pass a little too aggressive. Turns it back over to Van Buren. Coach Bryant, I think, is asking why there was not a whistle on the contact there earlier. Again, Van Buren coming in 4-2 on the year. Moore is ranked 13th in the 6A in Oklahoma. They are 1-1. They lost to Edmond North, but defeated Norman. A lot of contact on the drive. We play on. The officials have been letting them play. Just 4 fouls called in the ballgame. Evans got tripped up, might have got away with a carry. We play on nonetheless. Miller on the perimeter is going to look for a screen. Kicks it back out. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. No good. And Day looking to push it. Doesn't have the numbers. Little spin move in the lane. Traveled. The old Darrell Walker 1-on-4 used to drive Eddie Sutton crazy back in the 80s. If you remember those days as a Razorback fan. Ryan comes back in, as does Porter. So it looks like the starters are back out on the floor for Van Buren. And starters on the floor for more. Van Buren loves that three-point shot. And they can hit them too. We saw that last year at the state tournament and last year at this tournament as well. Three-pointer on the way, off the iron, no good. And almost a walk as teammates collided after the rebound. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Wrong rebound, contact. Here comes Van Buren looking to push a little bit. They'll reset. Oh, left her open for three, and Ryan airballed it. That's unlike her. And now Day pulls down the long rebound, and here come the Lady Lions, and she'll pull up in the lane. Oh, what a cruel feint by the rim there as it circled in and out. Neither team has scored so far, and now we've got an offensive foul on Evans. And that's 2 on her, so note that, 2 fouls on Evans. She's the leading scorer in the ballgame, and she'll come out. So 5:47 to go, and nobody has scored here in the second quarter. Somebody will get on track, you know, that's bound to happen. At least the law of averages would say so. Day. Long shot, no good. Moore's got a number 5 in her. I'm not sure who that is. I don't have a 5 on the roster I was provided. So we will find out who that young lady is the next time out. Little spin move, that was fancy. Lexi Miller, nice job. Quickly, here comes Moore the other way. Trying to go baseline, it's tipped around. Moore running into trouble trying to get it open. They'll have to reset the offense out high. Inside, no good. Rebound, Van Buren. And knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pointers with 4:42 to go. Going baseline, stolen away. Moore down a player though. Three-pointer on the way, swish. Harjo's got 7 now. She leads all scorers, and now it's a 1-point game thanks to that big three-pointer. First basket for the Lady Lions in this half. Van Buren very patient on offense. Three-pointer on the way, off the iron deep, and here comes Moore with an opportunity to take the lead on this possession. They'll patiently work it around. Their coach, Bryn Hodges, telling them to work it around. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound by Ryan, and here comes Van Buren the other way. Ryan thought about it, now backs it out. Miller. All these Van Buren Lady Pointers can hit the three. They don't need much of an opening to get the shot up either. One of the best shooting programs in girls basketball I've seen in some time. Drive by Miller is going to result in a foul. Carolyn Washington. First free throw is good. We are seeing some more substitutions come across. Second free throw is good as well, so she's got 4 points. Washington bringing it down. In the lane, rattles around and goes. Harjo's got 9 now. She is single-handedly keeping Moore in this ball game. Errant pass. It's going to go back over to Moore. Olivia checks back in for Van Buren. Schnakenberg. Three-pointer, wow. Harjo with 3. She's got 12 already in the ball game. She's got 12 of the 14 points for Moore. Somebody's going to have to help her. They've got a 16-14 lead. The Lady Lions are on a 5-0 run right now. Van Buren looking to counter somehow if they can. Working her around, trying to be patient. Kennedy gets it across. Here is Miller for 3, no good. Rebound cleared off. Washington trying to push the tempo. Three-pointer from Moore, wide open. Oh, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Moore. Whoops. Zoom went a little wacky there. Had the 3, turned it down. They're back out to Washington. She'll bring it up top. .139 to go until halftime. And 3 seconds in the lane. Ooh, an unforced turnover. And then I'll give it back to Van Buren so they can either tie or take the lead on this possession with a basket. And a little bit of pressure picking them up at half court. First time we've seen that this afternoon. Pointers from the corner for 3. Oh, man. Sunny Harrington. Making it look easy. And a 1-point lead. Now here's a 3 from Moore. That's hard off the iron. Rebound on the floor. We're going to have another jump ball, and that's going to give the possession to Van Buren. .106 to go. .47 seconds to go. Will weave, trying to find somebody open. Some cuts to the basket, drawing the defense in so they can open up something on the perimeter possibly, or get that little layup inside. Ryan put it on the deck, drove in, missed it. Moore with a chance now. 30 seconds to go until halftime. We'll see if they hold it for the last shot or just look for the best possible shot. It stays back in, and they'll be patient and work it around. As Coach Hodges tells them to show patience, so I would assume that means hold it for the last shot, if you would, please. Unless you get a good look from Harjo for 3. Oh, my goodness, she's done it again. She's got 15. She's got 15 of the 19 points for Moore. And they've got a chance. Here's a buzzer beater. If it goes, no. But Moore's got the lead. At the half, 19-17. So we're going to pause momentarily as it is halftime. Low scoring affair. We'll step away. We'll turn the volume down a little bit. We're not going anywhere. We'll still be here, but going to try to get some things set up for the rest of the afternoon and evening. Glad you were with us for the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions 2019 from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Fort Smith Southside, the host this year. Again, we are at halftime. More on top of Van Buren, 19-17. Everything keeps getting unplugged. Oh, and I knocked the scoreboard off. Oh, fish. Okay, that'll have to work for now till I get the next timeout. We'll get it squared away for you. All right, third quarter action. We're underway. Rachel Harjo leaves all scorers with 15 of the 19 points for Moore. Inside, nice get and the harm. Elijah Moore. Riley Ryan will pick up her first. Three-point opportunity from Miss Moore is good. And it's 22-17. Moore on top. We'll get that scoreboard corrected momentarily. And a foul underneath. All right, yeah, I'll move the camera. I'm sorry. Trying to fix that silly score for you. 22-19. Working inside to Moore again, kicks it back out. Now they get in the corner. Here is Harjo again for three. And the horn went off for some reason. Not sure what that was all about. So Harjo with her first basket. She's got 18. And it is 25-19. Miller with the deuce. One defense is the shout from Chris Bryant to his squad. Moore trying to post up Evans inside, a lot of contact. They let him play. They let him play, and the loose ball belongs to Van Buren. And here come the Lady Pointers, and a couple players really slow to get up, especially in the far end. One of the Moore players has not gotten up. Now she's up, and they're going to stop it. They're going to stop the game as Kelsey Fitzgerald. She's okay. She's up walking around. She might have gotten knocked in the head. She's okay. Trainer's looking at her. Coach is talking to her. She is responsive. Might just hit her head on the floor. There was a pretty good collision there after that rebound, but she's okay. So Moore's basketball with a 4-point lead and just over 6 minutes to go in quarter number 3. The shot clock has not been a factor at all today. Moore inside. A lot of contact again, and they let him play on. Van Buren for three. Miller no good. Day with the long rebound. She's looking to push. Van Buren's got three back quickly on defense. Day will pull up. 18-footer no good. Rebound tapped around. Scramble. Day comes back up with it. Inside to Moore and missed the bunny with the left hand. Gets her own rebound though. Looking to go back up. Contact and count the basket. Elijah Moore. She's got 7 and draws contact, and that's Kaylee Evans third. For the three-point play, no good. Rebound, Moore almost comes up with it. Harjo almost came up with that rebound. Layup no good. Rebound more. Harjo. Oh my goodness, you cannot leave that young lady open. She's got 20 now. And it's 29-21. Timeout Van Buren. And it looks like Harjo's shaking up a little bit. See coaching. The trainer, she might have got poked in the eye, I'm not sure. Might be a bloody nose. I would imagine that's probably what it is. I'm not a doctor, I don't play one on the internet, but they're going to take her back to the training room just to be safe. Yeah, I think she got whacked in the nose. So a timeout, and we're ready to resume with 5:17 to go in quarter number 3. Up here in the crow's nest. East Central and Northside coming up next. Van Buren will inbound in front of the Moore bench, and they do that, and we are ready to roll. The Taco Bell Tournament of Champions 2018 from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Glad to be here in the River Valley. A 5-second call. Wow. Do not see that called very often when the defender is guarding someone and they're actually, she was moving. Oh well, the call's the call. Washington goes inside. Here's Moore. She's been hot, but she cannot get it to go that time. And here comes Van Buren with the chance to try to cut in this 8-point lead. It's the biggest margin they have faced this afternoon. And a little touch foul on the perimeter. Aaliyah Moore picks up the foul. So the Pointers will inbound. Van Buren, oh, they had an open on the cut and they couldn't get it past her. Good defense there by Washington. Had her arm in the passing lane and kept that from happening. Kennedy over. Here is Ryan for 3. Nope, she kicked it back out. Now Evans puts it on the deck, drives in with the 3 fouls through the trees. No good. Rebound goes to Moore. Lady Lions looking to run a little bit. Through the lane and count it. Peyton Andrews. Her first basket of the ball game, and now the lead is 10. But Van Buren, the way they hit the 3, they are never truly out of it. It is a 7-0 run, and Olivia S. checks back in. Try to alleviate some of the size advantage Moore is exploiting right now on Van Buren. Olivia, baseline, kicks it back out. Here's Evans, puts it on the deck, wants to drive in. Turnaround jumper, no good. Washington with the rebound, and she's fouled by Evans, and that is going to be number 4. Ooh, that is costly. And that is at the 3:39 mark of quarter number 3. So put in a notation by that as Evans picks up her 4th foul. So the Lady Pointers' leading scorer has gone to the bench with 4 fouls, and we're still in the 3rd quarter. Look for Moore to really pound it inside now. Moore fouled. Are they going to get Miller? Okay. Her first, and Coach Bryan wants a timeout to talk about it with Van Buren. So a little 30-second timeout here. Coach Hodges, nope, we're going to go full. All right, so we have a full timeout. here at Southside, the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions 2018 edition. Of course, now I have the article up and I'm trying to read it. Dr. Christy Kendrick and Brooks Jackson have teamed up to become the co-directors of this tournament, and really one of the premier tournaments for girls basketball in the South, I think. It's just been an outstanding tournament year in and year out, and glad that they have got this up and going once again. The 22nd annual Tournament of Champions. Just outstanding showcase for girls basketball here in the Mid-South. Teams from Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas. 3:28 to go, quarter number 3. Moore with a 10-point lead on Van Buren. Moore turns around, no good. Rebound underneath, a lot of contact. A lot of contact and touching of the ball, goes out of bounds. It will stay with Moore. Aliyah Moore, number 23, has been on fire in the second half. She's got 7 for the ball game, but she has sparked this Lady Lion offense. There's a deep 3 from Washington, no good. Or that was Day, actually. Washington trying to go in there to get a rebound, and the tie-up will keep the ball. Nope, it'll turn it over to Van Buren. And good to see Fitzgerald checking back in after having to check out earlier. She's okay. Kelsey back out playing defense right now, wearing number 20 in blue. Never extended the man-to-man, and now we got a whistle underneath on the baseline, and we've got a foul down low, and that's going to be on Vaught. Tiana Vaught picks up her first. Grebe kicks it out. Olivia passes it, but it's stolen away. Fitzgerald brings it down. Washington's got it now. Tried to go inside to Moore. Nice pass, but a little low. She got it back. Now kicks it back out to Fitzgerald. Here's Day over to Aliyah Moore. Put it on the deck. Nice, strong move, but couldn't finish. Draws applause from her teammates, though, and Van Buren kept them from scoring, but they've got to score themselves to get back into this ball game. Oh, and they turn it right back over. Moore leaves a long one. Washington, oh, couldn't get the bunny to fall. Both teams kind of in a slump shooting-wise right now. There's contact on the drive. That's going to go on Washington. That'll be her second. And that will send Lexi Miller to the line. The scoreboard keeps jacking around on us here. We're on a wooden platform, and it doesn't like to be moved around a lot. All right. They're being a little more deliberate now on offense, understandably. Back the other way. Let's get the camera going. Sorry. Miller's going to have to just back it out. Boy, Washington is just all over her, not letting her have any room to operate. And that is frustrating Lexi. Nice pass inside and blocked away, but they get it right back. Here's a three on the way from Porter. No good. Rebound Washington. She quickly brings it down the floor. No, that's Day. Day and Washington Waterbugs out there on the floor. They are quick and fun to watch. Kennedy, no? Yeah, Kennedy's going to pick up her second. So under a minute to go in quarter number 3, and Moore with a 9-point lead. Both bigs in there working it down low. Aliyah Moore in the paint, and 3 seconds on the lane. They're going to call that on Miss Williams. She was playing the high post. So we'll see if Van Buren can capitalize. They've kind of kept Moore from putting the ball in the basket, but they haven't been able to put it in the basket on their end. 36 to go, and we're going to have a timeout. Coach Bryant's going to take a full timeout. Well, we'll tell you what the schedule for the rest of the day here is going to be. 5:30 East Central takes on North Side. At 7 o'clock, Ponca City will take on South Side. And then Bishop Miege out of Kansas City area, out of Kansas, is going to take on Howell, Oklahoma, and that should be a good one. Miege has won 4 of the last 5 state championships in their classification in Kansas. They lost in the finals last year, snapping a 4-year win streak. Howell, Oklahoma made it to the quarterfinals last year. They're the top-ranked team in 2A in Oklahoma. And they've got a young lady, J.C. Oglesby, who set the tournament scoring record last year with 120 points in 3 games, working Shamika Christian's 15-year-old record. So a lot of excitement to see what that young lady is going to produce this year in her senior year. Well known in the River Valley. So that really some just outstanding day of basketball here tomorrow and on Saturday. And we're so glad you're with us. And Mascot Media proud to be providing the broadcast for the tournament. Trying to find some space amongst the trees and not able to do it. Kennedy looked for a screen, now gets it over to Ryan. She's going to try her luck, putting it on the floor, and they'll get Kennedy open for a 3. Got it! Brooklyn knocks down her second 3, and that gets the Van Buren faithful on their feet. Moore kicks one out. And lo and behold, Miss Day knocks down a 3, and that's the end of quarter number 3. And so we'll go to the 4th quarter. Oh, the scoreboard's getting all wacky again. You can see it moving around as we're up here in the crow's nest. Whoops. It's always something, isn't it? But what a great day to be watching basketball, is it not? So 1 quarter to go. 34-25. Leading scorer in the ball game is Rachel Harjo, who has 20. Harjo is, can't tell. Oh, she's back. She's back. She's down there on the baseline. Here. See her right down there. Yeah, she got poked in the eye, possibly. She's got an ice bag on. She might be done for the afternoon unless this thing gets a little closer. We shall see. Evans set to return for Van Buren with the 4 fouls. They couldn't find anything down low. Now they'll work it inside. That's a tie-up, and a jump ball is going to give it back to Van Buren as Evans now checks in with playing with 4 fouls. She's got 5 points. Coach Hodges wants an explanation of what the call was. Don't know that he's going to get one. We play on. Nice dribbling there. Kennedy might have gotten away from travel. Lady Lions knifing through the lane, and Miss Day's got another basket. She's got 5. And the lead now its biggest at 11. Van Buren's going to have to get some points. Oh, somebody went tumbling hard on a screen, and they're going to call more with it, and Coach Hodges is beside himself. But that's Aaliyah's second, so that's not that big a deal. Miller comes back in for Porter. Williams comes off for Moore. Vaught comes back in. And we're ready to go with 7:18 left in regulation. Evans. Will she be tentative driving? Nope. Pulls up jumper, no good. Rebound, Moore's got it. Here comes Day leading the charge. She'll bring it back out and they'll rework it around. Fitzgerald, that's tapped away by Evans. That was close. That was a lot of contact, but they didn't call anything. Remember, she's got 4 fouls. She's got to be careful. That's the danger. You know she's an aggressive type player. You got to have her in there, but you don't want her to pick up that foul. She had to steal and lost it off her leg right into the Moore bench. Oh, that's a tough break for Van Buren. Under 7 to go. Northside Lady Bears will be up next against East Central. Going inside, the lob pass a little too far, and that will be a turnover. Walter Woody is in the house. And if there's anyone that knows more about high school sports in Arkansas, I'd like to know who it is. Walter is the encyclopedia of Arkansas sports. Wow. Kylie Evans hits another 3. She's got 8. And it's now an 8-point game, so things starting to get a little more interesting. More contact, and that's 5. That's going to do it. Evans is just fouled out of the ball game. So Evans has fouled out of the ball game at the 6:20 mark. Draws a nice round from the fans. She'll finish with 6 points. And somebody's going to have to step up for the Lady Pointers now. Moore. First free throw is good. She has 8. The lead is now 9. But again, Van Buren can hit the 3, so I mean they're by no stretch out of this. But they've not been able to score, and that's always makes it a little tough when you're trying to mount a comeback and you can't score. What will Coach Bryant dial up here? Kennedy for 3. Oh, it looked good. It came off the end of the rim. We got a foul underneath, and it's going to go on Moore, and the Lady Lion fans are in a little disbelief. And that's Aaliyah Moore's 3rd, so kind of quietly she's getting into foul trouble. Inside cut, Olivia missed the bunny. Rebound, Miller, no rebound. Goes to the Lady Lions. And they'll look to push. Day quickly into the front court, and now she'll set up. Let's see if they work a little clock or just keep doing what they're doing, which has been working. Thought about the 3 momentarily. Fitzgerald looking inside. Moore's flashing up on the high post. Now a 3 from Fitzgerald. Oh, that could be the dagger right there. That is a huge, Huge three for Fitzgerald and the Moore Lady Lions. 41-28. Van Buren a little tentative now to shoot. Miller will launch a deep three, no good. She had an open look, gave it up, and fired that one and missed. Does not look to be their day. It looks to be the day of the Lady Lions, but still 5 minutes to go. Anything can happen. That's why you play the game. Whoops, that's the wrong way. And they're content to work a little clock. Moore works it out. Oh, Day for a big three. Oh my goodness. Ashante Day with another three-point dagger from the Moore Lady Lions. And Van Buren in a world of hurt right now. That is an 8-0 run and a turnover. Mikkel Porter's going to check in. Olivia will check out. Good ball movement by Moore. Working it around. Fitzgerald now. Kicks it back out. Day couldn't come up with it cleanly. She might likely would have shot that three. Here's a three-pointer from Andrews. No good, but the long rebound goes right to Fitzgerald. They can't just milk it. Here's Moore for three. Oh my goodness, she missed it. She made that, she could do everything. Andrews up and in. She's got four, and it's a 10-0 run now for Moore, and that just might have salted this thing away. It might be chalupa time for the Lady Lions at the Taco Bell Tournament of Champions. That was a bad pun, wasn't it? Hey, if we can't have fun. Oh, she got away with the travel, but we'll play on. 10 on the shot clock. Miller drives in, got it to go, and finally Van Buren ends what was a 12-0 run by Moore. $10-0 run, I apologize, $10-0 run. And a steal. Well, things could get a little interesting. Kennedy with a deuce. And so a 4-0 run by Van Buren has cut it to 14 with 2:47 to go. Full timeout. So a 14-point lead. Again, East Central and North Side coming up. Scheduled to start at 5:30. We'll be up here in the Crow's Nest bringing it all to you. And the gym is almost, it's probably about 65% full. All right, we're ready to go. Under 2:45 to go in the ball game. Moore looking to punch their ticket to the next round. Day drawing a lot of contact and got a trio of Porter's pointer dogs you can choose from, and they're going to call that. Elizabeth Rainwater will pick up the foul. So both teams are in the bonus. We'll have some free throws before it's all said and done. Ashante Day with 9 points at the line to make it 10. Van Buren led early, scored the first 5 points of the ball game. But from the second quarter on, it was all more Lady Lions. They led it 19-17 at the half, and then 34-25 at the end of the third quarter. And they have not looked back. Fitzgerald somehow corralled that one for the layup. That was a nice athletic move there. And we have 2 minutes to go in this one. And that's going to be a foul on this day. Her second. Williams will check back in. Vaught will check out. Kennedy at the line. Knocks down the first. She's got 9. She'll have one more coming. Second one on the way is good, so she'll finish in double figures. But it's not going to be enough as we have gone under 2 minutes in this one. And the gym has gotten really quiet as a result of a 15-point lead late, and now Van Buren's going to enter Greeby and Rainwater back in, along with Harrington and Woodward. And Moore's going to make some substitutions as well. Washington set to check in at the next dead ball. 90 seconds to go in this one. More players set to check in. Kennedy. Woodward. Kennedy now inside. Had it blocked. Got it right back, though. She's just a freshman. She is going to be dandy. Inside Olivia. No, that is Woodward who drew the contact. No, I'm sorry. That's Emily Greeby. Emily. So Emily, a sophomore, misses the first free throw. Vaught checks back in. Washington checks back in. And now Shiloh Hutchinson checks in as well for Moore. And Emily gets the second one to go. So she will get in the box score with a point. And now Moore just looking to peel off the last 65 seconds of this one and head back to the hotel or maybe hang out at the gym and watch some more basketball. Washington will floater, won't go. Nice job inside. And Vaught gets the putback to the delight of her teammates. And a foul on the baseline. It's Harrington went driving. Some more substitutions coming for the Lady Lions. Harrington makes the first. Kaylee Benier checks in, and I'm not sure who number 11 is. I don't have an 11 on the roster. Got them both. And 42, and there's a turnover. Kennedy, the other end, the left-handed layup is up and in. She's going to finish with 12 if she doesn't score any more in this one, so that's not a bad afternoon's work for the freshman. Quite a few freshmen on these squads that we'll see over the course of the next 3 days. And I'm sure we'll see some college coaches as well. And you probably see the Lady Bears of Northside in the far corner ready to take the floor, and that's a final. So Moore is victorious. Whoops, wrong way. Final score in this one. No, the scoreboard's all screwed up. 51-39. We'll get that corrected. Good grief. All right, we'll just take the scoreboard down for now. And we will return momentarily. We're going to stop the stream for a few minutes so we can get readjusted, hopefully get this scoreboard situation remedied. Again, our final score, Moore 51, Van Buren 39. We'll be back in probably about 10 minutes.